Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 6th, day 110, and I'm crossing over Route 11, which if I had known better, I would have had Rachel, well, never mind. Rachel helped me make the reservation at the Quality Inn, and if I had known better of where its location was, I could have hiked here and just walked there and saved myself 20 plus 15 equals $35 and a shuttle driver who was not really sure where to get me the first day. And I would have hiked another 6 miles or so, and that would have been behind me. So anyway, I hiked 6 miles in less than 2 hours because it was all pretty much flat. A lot of cornfields. It's an overcast day, which is good in a way because it's keeping the sun off me on those open fields. As long as it doesn't rain. It is sort of damp. The trail's sort of slippery. I fell to one hand back there climbing just a little because I just slipped. Could have been worse, I suppose. Yep, so July 6th, Wednesday, day 110. And I'll be at the Susquehanna River soon. And then there's climbs. And then the famous rocks of Rocksylvania are a little bit away from me here. So probably a good thing I made good time in the morning. It's 10:45. I left at 9 a.m. Shuttle got me at 8:30. I don't know where I'm going today. Depends on these rocks and these climbs. All right, enough for now. Well, I've gone over 14 miles today, and it's just after 2:30, so I was making really good time thanks to a relatively flat beginning. But then I had a nice 900-foot climb to Darlington Shelter. I watered up before that. It's dry ground, very few water sources, hot, humid. I'm soaked. And I got another climb. And then I'm going to a shelter at 19.5 miles for today. I could almost go all the way to Duncannon, but then I'd be looking at staying at a hostel or something. That would be well over 20. Probably close to a marathon. But I don't think so, but I'll look at it in a bit. Well, that was the second significant climb of this day, and now it's just a bunch of bumps into the shelter. I think it's called Cove shelter. I'll correct it later if it's wrong. And the rocks are starting. A bunch of people are going to Dun Canyon. Once I get to the top of this and to the shelter, I think it's another few miles. But I don't see the sense of pushing into Dun Canyon and fighting for maybe a hostel. There's not really much I need to do. So I'm gonna crash at the shelter. I'm hearing it's supposed to rain soon and tomorrow. So when I get there, I'll decide if I'm gonna sleep in the shelter or set up my tent. See how busy it is. And the shelter is a quarter-mile off trail again, and the water's even farther if it's even running. So I filled up before this climb. So I have 2 liters of water on me. And if there's no water, that should last me through the night, I guess, until I water up tomorrow somewhere. Anyway, I got a little over 2.5 miles to the shelter on this bumpy ridge line. So we'll see what happens here, and hopefully it doesn't rain before I get there or ever. So I'm the first and only one at Cove Mountain Shelter. I got to about a half a mile away, raining, and I prayed to God that it would just hold off. And I got to the shelter, blue path, and running, and here I am, soaking wet from sweat, but got the bag hang. I got the lower bunk so I can pee all night. I got a full supply of water, almost unpacked, and me and my gear are going to be okay. If I don't fall off this shelf. The steps into these shelters are a doozy. Apparently porcupines get in here, so they... That's funny. It's a nice little shelter. 4 bunks. I don't know if there's much room on the floor with my bag hanging there, but somebody may ask that I move it. Or I might just be here all alone. The spring is another quarter-mile away, supposedly, if it's even running. So that's 19.5 miles, plus the blue trail to get here. So it's not 20, but it's a good day. The rocks are coming. All right, ciao for now.